hello, Frog Residence, Kermit speaking. Oh, hello, Mr. Iger. Yes, sir, it's an honor to speak with you, thank you. Oh, yeah, I have heard of the Three Sheets to the Mouse podcast. Yeah, I guess they're funny, but I don't really approve of their language. It's not something that me and Piggy want our little tadlets to be listening to. But, Fozzie, he loves them. I'm sorry, Mr. Iger, what do you mean you thought I could use the work? It's closing? Torn down? Galaxy's Edge? Now you listen here. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I'll just bend over and take it. If you tear down Muppet Vision, I'll shove more than just a hand in your butt, Bob.
Sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be free bird.
It's not difficult. You hear it every
come on, you
week.
did it so good. You have the capability of
You
doing
do it so much better than I do.
No, but you have the capability of doing it. You did it that...
Right. It goes like this. You start off with, hello, everyone. Maria?
Hello, everyone.
No, you did it so much better. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Hello, everyone. It was ridiculous.
I did it like a game show
Yes.
host. It was
It
terrible.
was awesome.
Oh my god.
Then I like to say, welcome.
Welcome. Hi.
And then I list the episode number
It's 217.
of the podcast.
3 Sheets to the Mouse.
And then I kind of do a quick explanation of what the podcast is.
We're the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from the parks to the movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their fucking news and their drinks.
And low-hanging boobs.
And low-hanging boobs.
That you can tie in a knot.
They wobble to and fro.
Yes, they do indeed wobble to and fro.
They do wobble to and fro. I'm not Mikey. That's Mikey. Say hi, Mikey.
No, that's Adam.
That's Adam.
I'm Adam.
Oh, and then that's Mikey.
Who's Mikey?
Mikey, Adam, Mikey. I'm Maria.
Well, it's you two who've never met. I've met Mikey a few times in real life now.
I have you.
He has visited me.
True story.
You visited me, Maria?
I've smacked you on the ass, actually.
Oh,
Maria, what are you drinking? Because, damn, woman.
Well, I've got 2 different drinks. So I've got a Sweetwater Easy IPA. It's actually not my favorite, but I had two cans left in the garage, and so I drank one earlier tonight. This is the last one. And then my dessert for the
gonna
evening.
sound
She just
lovely
dragged that
on
shit
the
across the
microphone.
Oh,
dang
did
it,
oh
man.
shit! It did drag, didn't
It
it?
sounded like the trash truck just pushing a dumpster right down the
Wow.
asphalt.
Sorry.
Grrr.
That. Oh yeah, it definitely showed up on my Audacity.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
eh?
a great way to hide a queef, though.
Yeah. I have the Aldous
All
Brewing
this?
Company, which is out of Aldous. It's out of Hanover, which is
Brewing Company?
ALDUS.
She's drinking all
Yes,
this.
all
I
this
got
with
all
the bars.
this. So I have pretzel wheat ale, which
Oh, I
I'm
wanna try
currently
that
fairly
so
obsessed
bad.
with. It's so good. What?
I've never had it.
Does it taste like bread?
Delicious. It really does taste like you're drinking a pretzel.
That tastes like
Pretzel.
bad homemade beer, then.
Oh no, it's so good.
If you grab the yeast off the shelf at the,
No, but it has to have some
Grocer.
salt to it.
It does. It has a little bit of a salt finish to it. It's so good.
It's briny.
So good. It is. A couple years ago, Todd and I found Shock Top had made a pretzel
I
wheat,
don't know if I...
and it was so good. I mean,
I don't think I like. I think I was
we
able
bought-
to drink one of them. And then after,
It is. Oh, it's so
it felt
good.
very heavy.
This one is not. I can't remember. I mean, we bought like a couple cases
Okay.
of the Shock Top pretzel wheat, and then they stopped making it. So it was a limited time, one season flavor. So when I found this at our beer distributor, I bought a 6-pack, and then I made Todd go buy another one. So I'm probably gonna buy a case if I can because I love it so much. It's so good.
I just did the math, and you said it's from Hanover,
It
which is where they make all the pretzels in the world,
Yes.
Correct.
except
that
for
is-
Germany. I hear
Yes.
they peddle some there.
Yes, they do. Yeah, no, actually it is it is a collaboration with Wedge Pretzels from Hanover.
Which I've never heard
I've
of.
never heard
Oh.
of wedge either, I don't think.
What?
I know
They're
Snyder's.
Snyder's?
It's the bag. It's the bag of like the broken pieces. I'll send you some, Mikey.
Every bag of pretzels I've ever purchased seems like it was a bag of broken pieces, including dots. What are you drinking, Adam?
Nothing exciting. I'm trying to slow
Is
down.
it a gin and tonic?
No, I'm not. It's just
It's a
hot
water.
tea and water. And
Oh, hot tea.
I am trying to calm down a little bit. It's been go, go, go. And freaking the
How's-
meetup is
how's
coming
that
up. The
working out
sheet up
for
is
you?
coming up. And it gotta come down a little bit at some point. I drank pretty heavily on Tuesday this week. And I'm like, yeah, this
Oh, that's
just
right.
has to stop.
Yeah.
We have a sheet up coming up.
No,
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
you weren't invited. It's fine. Anyway.
Oh, all right. That's
I mean,
Fuck
when
you
she
too.
is invited, she can't go. So
that's true. That's true. The next one I won't be at.
I'm sure. Wish you could attend.
I wish
Well,
I could too.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all.
What?
I signed up for something.
What'd you sign up for?
The races, the spring fling, or whatever the hell they're calling it.
Oh, nice.
So maybe we can have a mini running sheet up.
There you go. I go in February with the girls. So my girls.
Is that for Princess, or
they're
you're
fuck-
just going?
like I
Wow,
fucking
she has
own
a
them.
posse now.
Yeah,
She does. She does. Watch out for the bees.
my sisters. No, we are not going during Princess. We actually scheduled it for the beginning of February. We're going the 4th through the 7th. And we're staying off property. So
Okay.
in like a condo resort
Ooh,
kind of thing.
nice.
Yeah. I'm like super excited. It looks fucking amazing. So, but I forget what the name of it
That's
is.
nice. How much you paid
and-
for it?
I don't
How many
know.
rides?
Macy
Yeah.
paid for
tell
3 4 actually, because Jacqueline and Antoinette both get their own
Because
rooms.
they snore.
I can neither confirm nor deny that comment.
Your laugh alone.
Jacqueline
As
snores with the New
confirmed.
England accent.
I am
a
not.
Long Island accent
I am
snore.
not. I'm gonna very quickly step out of the way of that bus coming down the road at
The
me.
way you laughed, confirmed.
I am not. And
Yep.
then Amy and I are sharing the bedroom that has bunk beds. I already told her I'd climb up top. And then Sue and
Do
Casey
you
are
have rappelling gear?
no, it has a ladder. It has a fucking ladder. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, I mean,
Need
can
to
you reach
rappel.
all the rungs?
No, I can hang like a monkey off the,
Oh my.
the top. When I get down in the
I
morning.
don't. Nope.
I'll just swing my legs over the edge and kick her. I'll probably kick her in the
That's
face.
exactly what I see happening.
Yep. And then Sue and
And then
Casey
you're
are
gonna
sharing the
fucking
master
every morning,
bedroom.
you're base jumping out of bed.
Yeah. Well,
Don't forget your chute.
I should probably bring one. I wonder if it would open.
All right, Mikey, what you drinking?
It wouldn't. Well, about 5 weeks ago, I used what was left of my clear moonshine liquor stuff and put another batch together of that little home whiskey flavoring thing
Oh,
that
the
Stephanie
stuff
got
that,
me for Father's Day.
Stephanie bought you. Yeah.
Yeah. And the first batch was not so great.
I remember
so I
your
tried again.
face when you were drinking it, actually.
Yeah. I tried again, and I went with more of what I would call a fall flavor profile. I guess to kind of celebrate the barb. And
Jesus.
it is. I went with the. I forget which wood it was, but the flavors, the aromatics I put in there, I put like some dried orange peel. It was some cinnamon cloves and chai mix,
Ooh.
and it's really good.
See, I don't like chai mixes
It
sometimes.
doesn't taste like Fireball, which is what I was afraid I was going to get,
Ugh.
because that's like also got a lot of fucking syrup in it with the cinnamon.
Yeah.
And this that doesn't. I mean, it tastes like if I don't. It's probably a bad idea to say if you've ever wanted to like lick a fall potpourri candle because it smelled so good. But this is what I would hope that they would taste like, but they don't.
There's a lot to unpack there that I just cannot do right now.
They do come with their own floss though.
Okay.
The wick.
Candle? Okay. All right. Yep. Okay.
Yep, sure. Thank you. Come again.
This is very good though. Stephanie made a old fashioned out of it the other day.
Nice.
That does sounds like it. Sounds like I might actually like that.
She'll have to mix it with some ginger ale and get back to you.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
well, I mean, whatever.
Well, first you have to
ginger
meet
beer
each
or
other, so
something
that'll
like
help.
that.
Met him before. He just
Only my
doesn't.
ass.
He just
apparently.
doesn't remember me. Apparently,
It's
I'm
my
not
good side.
memorable.
Well,
Well, he probably turned around a few times and just didn't see you.
Yeah.
I don't have a short term memory.
Oh,
Well, at this point, it would be in long term.
No, it's because I'm short, is what he's saying.
I didn't.
I
I've not
think
even
you
made
have
that
the
occurrence at
capability
all
of
this evening.
remembering Maria.
I think you have the capability of fucking right off.
Wow.
What are we talking about tonight?
I don't know, Maria.
Well, you know what? A lot of people say Disney can fuck right off right now with the changes they've made
Oh.
to their annual passes. And I think I'm going to shut up and listen while people who own annual passes talk about what's changed and what's the same, and is it good or is it bad, or are people just blowing it out of proportion all of a sudden? Because that's what you can do on the internet. You don't need
No.
facts,
No.
just emotions.
And-
Nobody
and-
does that. Come on.
Well, it's not only the facts that are bothering me a little bit, it's even like some trusted websites am okay. Sorry. All of a sudden, I saw Mikey stealing.
Mikey's moving his
Yeah.
camera.
It's got popcorn.
Sorry. So, my thing is that even the trusted websites are getting it a little bit wrong and a little bit twisted at this point.
Well, let's be clear. Bloggers aren't journalists.
Yeah, but
I'm just going to say.
I understand that, but these are not necessarily bloggers that I was listening to that were all up in arms and saying some things that sort of yes, kind of no is the best way I can say it. I mean, yeah.
Well, first of all, you know that a topic is like, I don't want to say good, but like timely when we get onto Skype and we immediately start talking about it, and then we have to remind each other, like, no, don't talk about it now. Like, just stop talking about it. Let's talk about it while somebody hit record. Because we had to stop a couple times before we like actually got into the topic. So what sites were you reading?
Various
that was-
news articles that I think were misquoting people. It's really bad. Like,
Do you mean
there's
like New York Times? Because that's where Disney breaks their news.
I
They
don't.
go to the New York
Okay.
Times for
I don't
whatever
read
reason.
New York
I know.
Times.
Well, I was just wondering.
No, but
I wasn't
it's
sure.
just, and it wasn't so much, it was more opinion pieces. It wasn't necessarily actual news
Okay.
that I was talking
Okay,
about.
gotcha.
So,
Okay.
So as we all know, Disney at this point has changed their annual pass program from the bronze, gold, silver, platinum, dirt, whatever the heck you wanted to call it, levels.
What I had
to the
at the parent level.
Pixie Dust Pass, which is the lowest level pass, the Pirate Pass, which is the second level pass, the Sorcerer's Pass, which is the third highest, and the Incredipass, which is the top tier. Now, people are really upset because the prices haven't increased. We knew this was going to happen, though. There's nobody who's really surprised. The annual passes went up every year, in my opinion. They never stopped going up. They never stopped increasing in price. So for you,
And they never will.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So to think that they won't, it's just not realistic. The thing that kind of hurts me is that we still have this park reservation nonsense on an annual pass. That bothers me a bit. But it's already been that way, and it's been that way for the past year and a half now. So it's not going away right now. So for the Pixie Dust Pass, which just sounds like
Pixie ducks in
no,
love.
well, I'm thinking like pixie dust sounds like some sort of drug to me. Oh, you got that pixie dust pass? Oh, I see what you're doing. But with this, you can visit one or more Walt Disney World Resort theme parks on most weekdays with an advanced park reservation, and you're subject to blackout dates, including peak and holiday periods. And this is 3 park reservations. This is only available to Florida residents. Pirate Pass is also only available to Florida residents. You have same basic kind of thing, but you can hold up to 4 park days.
And that's the one that DVC can
No,
buy. Oh, okay.
no, not yet.
All right.
No, the first 2 are
Got
just
it.
strictly Florida. The
Okay.
Sorcerer's Pass is DVC and Florida resident.
Okay.
And this actually says most days with an advanced park reservation, subject to blackout dates on select days during select holiday periods. For this, you can hold up to 5 reservations at a time, and available to Florida residents and Disney Vacation Clubs. And your Incredipass, which is open to everybody. There are no blackout dates for this pass. And you're looking at $1,300 plus tax, and again, still the 5 reservations at a time. Now,
And that does not include Photo Pass
Correct.
or the water parks.
Okay, well, you have to be careful.
Right?
Correct. But
Okay.
there used to be, back in the day, like the original pass, there was a Platinum Plus pass,
Okay.
which was a level above the highest level that this is. I'm sorry, I have to use my mouse. I'm going to try to
That's
be
okay.
as quiet as I can and put it on my leg.
Click, click, click.
No, I'm not. I'm scrolling, and I don't know if that picks
That's
up
okay.
too.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay. So there was a Platinum Plus class, which basically included your water parks, and I think sometimes, depending on when it was golf and the ESPN zone, or
Oh.
yeah. So
Okay.
it kind of replaced that a little bit. Now,
Okay.
instead of getting all this stuff, you can now, it's sort of more a la carte. So there
Okay.
are ways to add this stuff on.
Right.
So I want to say, I think each upgrade is $100. So if you want annual pass, it's an additional, if you want photo pass, it's additional $100. If you want the water parks, it's an additional $100. And from what it looks like, you can add it to almost any pass.
Okay.
Whereas before, you had to get the Platinum Plus pass to add them on.
And did they not, or maybe this was like a hallucination of mine, did they not used to just have a water parks pass?
They do. And I don't know if they still do or
And
not.
they still do. I didn't see it, so I wasn't quite sure.
don't.
It's called the Magically Moist Pass.
Ugh. Never mind. I don't want it. I don't want. Nobody wants that.
Think
Nobody
there-
wants that. Oh god. You're
Don't,
so proud of yourself. Look at your fucking smug face right now.
don't forget your sunscreen ointment.
Hold up.
Now, the first kind of rumor I kind of want to dispel is that for a while we couldn't figure out if there were going to be any kind of renewal discount. It has been announced that there is. So your Sorcerer's Pass goes down to, give me 1 second, I have to actually use my mouse now because I couldn't get this to pull up on my iPad for some reason. So the Sorcerer's Pass goes down to $764 if you already had an existing annual pass, and the Incredipass goes to $1104. So you're getting a pretty decent discount.
Okay.
The thing that did go away and that hasn't been announced as of right now is Disney Annual Pass. Your initial buy-in used to be discounted.
What do you mean?
Like you could get a discount as long as you were a DVC
Oh.
when you
okay.
buy your first round. And sometimes it was a little cheaper. I want to say we paid maybe $6 and change for ours last year. So I don't remember how much it's
Well-
gone up.
You have the gold pass.
Yes,
Correct?
correct.
Okay. So that's what we have as well, which would now be the pirate
Sorcerer's
pass. The sorcerer's pass.
Yes, you got to be a Florida resident to be a pirate.
Correct.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So if you had a gold pass, it's now the Sorcerer's Pass. The Platinum Pass is the Disney Incredipass, and the Platinum Plus Pass does not exist anymore.
Right. Okay.
Again, it's not awful. People were complaining about the Photo
No.
Pass not being included anymore. It's $100.
I mean,
and you don't have to buy it for each family member.
yeah.
I mean, it's usually just one of you. Everybody's going up and getting their band tapped anyway.
Yeah. Yes. You're right. Yeah. It's still going to be more expensive to add it on, though. I mean, like, Todd and I both have annual passes.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the question then. We both renewed our passes before this all came out. I'm assuming, maybe wrongfully so, but I'm assuming that our photo pass capability is still going to be good for the next year.
I would assume so. It doesn't say anything about them changing the passes.
That were preemptively bought before this.
Exactly. One thing that I noticed, though, with the Sorcerer's Pass this time around is that there's no spring break blackout.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
Okay.
I know,
Interesting.
I know I've had issues in the past where either I had to get a Platinum Pass because of the races in April. We're
Right.
always around spring break, and you never knew when they would fall out, and it just didn't make sense to buy 3 or 4 days worth of park passes at that point. So,
Right.
I mean, my pass literally expires, I think, the day that Spring Fling ends, or whatever the heck the races are going to call it.
Oh.
So, I mean,
wow.
I'm probably renew before then anyway, and I'll
Yeah.
probably pay the $100 just so I know I have the photo pass, just to get it done.
Well, and so what I did this year, and I don't know if you do this as well, Adam, if you and Tim do this. So I bought park tickets, like regular park tickets, and rolled that cost into the renewal of my annual pass. So like when I went to go renew my annual pass, it was only like $300.
I mean, it's $6
Which
on one, half a
is-
dozen on the other.
Yeah, well, it's a good way to like break up the cost if that's something that you need to do. Do they still have a payment plan
Only
that
for
you can
Florida
do?
residents.
Okay, so not
No,
for DVC.
they never had a payment plan for DVC. The only time you had a payment plan option was for Florida residents.
Interesting, because when I first bought my annual pass, like last year, they asked if I wanted to pay per month.
I've never had that option.
Really?
Maybe they assumed you were from Florida.
It could
Oh,
be
well, that's true. Maybe. Yeah, that's true.
because you were calling up and asking for the gold pass once they.
Well, I did it at the parks. I did it at the.
Yeah, but if you're specifically asking for the gold pass, I think they might have just automatically assumed that you were. Because it actually says everywhere it's only for Florida residents.
Yeah, I can't remember if I had already showed her my DVC card or if that was before. So yeah,
You said yes, didn't you?
I mean, no, actually, I paid for it outright. I was like, no, I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay per month. Let's just put that on my credit card.
I mean, also looking at
So
like,
you still paid per month.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
but if you're
accurate.
looking at a 7-day park hopper, you're spending about the same amount of ticket money for a gold pass.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way I've always looked at it. And we always go when we go. It's usually more than 7 days.
Yeah.
Or it's
Usually our trips are around like 4 days, 4 or 5 days.
right. But if you go once or twice a year, that all adds up.
Correct.
And then depending
Yeah.
on
No,
what
it definitely still is worth it to get an annual pass.
which day you're going on, it's more money or less money. And it just gets really a lot more intimidating, to put it mildly.
Right.
The other thing I'm kind of curious about that they really haven't gone over yet, because we've had an annual pass and we stay on property, we can book as many days as our stay.
Okay.
So, like, for this trip that's coming up, we were able to book no problem because we had a resort stay attached to it. I'm assuming they're going to keep that the same because not much else has changed.
Right.
I want to say I read that in my super quick research. DVC can do that. If you're a DVC member with your annual pass, you can book for the length of your stay.
Yeah, but I would assume that would be the same if you're staying in the hotel as well.
What I said, it only mentioned DVC. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't picture it. If it's going to be for DVC, I can't picture it not.
I think it was the Lynn Testa interview that I came across.
So what you're saying is that DVC is going to have the capability to schedule park passes for their entire park reservations for their entire stay.
As
Only funny for one episode, Maria.
the only time that you can do it is if you have the capability of getting on to the website that day and actually
Well,
scheduling.
It always crashes, so probably
Exactly.
not. You're probably not going to be capable of doing
Exactly.
Fucking Stitch keeps eating the page.
that. So what are the blackout dates for the Sorcerer's Pass?
Give me 1 second. I have to play. It looks like it's just. So the Sorcerer's
Is-
Pass is blacked out from December 18th through the 31st. Oh wait,
Oh,
it might be
interesting.
November. And the weekend, Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, okay.
So the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th of 2021.
So here's the question. If you wanted to go during that week between Christmas and New Year's,
Just buy the bigger pass.
I was just going to say it would. Would it? Would it? I guess it would. Yeah.
Because those are your most expensive park days to schedule anyway. And you're
Yeah.
looking at a difference of what? Let's say you're going for those 4 days in November.
Right.
That's $400.
Yeah.
Where I think the difference in the price is $300.
Yeah. Well, yeah. About that.
About $300, and that
400.
right. But it's
Yeah.
going to be more money than $100 per day for the park because I
Yeah,
think it's already
true.
at $106.
Even in a value season, it would be more
Exactly,
than.
and that's not
Yeah.
counting park hopper.
Yeah. True.
Adam, you're right. I was just checking that. It does not say anything about DVC. I mean, there's a D, a V, and a C in the paragraph. But
Jesus Christ.
Randomly
it's if
not
you're
together.
staying at a Disney World hotel or timeshare, they say.
Well, it's just probably the phrasing of the article, but
Oh.
Right.
Interesting.
you're still at a Disney resort if you're using DVC points.
Yeah. No,
So.
I don't know why I said anything about. I'm just going to be quiet.
No, you don't have
I'm
to.
going
be
to.
quiet.
I'm going to drink my barb.
You're.
Yeah, drink Barb. She's good for you. She makes it feel all right.
She's a ginger.
Now, here's the other question I have then.
Mhm.
Would they consider now the early access and the late night stuff
Mm-hmm.
are no. Let me rephrase that. The early
Please do.
access, the early morning access, I know that they're including the Disney Springs resorts that are
Mm.
not Disney owned. They are.
Where'd
so
you
like
read
you
that?
can I heard it on Len Testa.
I heard it was
Go on, because this affects me in 23 days.
Oh. Okay,
from
hold
what
on.
well,
Let me-
first
let
of
me
all, they
look it up
haven't
real quick.
started doing that yet.
Okay,
early,
then once again, I'll be quiet.
Oh,
Early
the
morning
hour.
access.
You're talking about the hour, half hour before, whatever it is.
Yes.
Yes. What about
Morning.
that? The morning thing.
That,
Yeah.
Yes. That is the not only the on property, but the Springs resorts.
Certain Springs resorts, they have to have a relationship with Disney, and it all has. You have to be
Yes.
very careful. You can't just say generally, because there are a lot of resorts. So it's almost like a
Correct.
good neighbor resort in Disneyland.
Yes, that's what I'm sorry. Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so like
the
good-
Disney Springs resorts that are considered
Right.
still part of the.
Well, and I've got a question about that. If you have any idea, because we'll be staying at one of those type of resorts,
Which one are you staying at?
Buena Vista Palace,
Let me look.
the Hilton. How do they know which resort you're staying
Yeah.
at? Because it's not going to be on your Magic
Yeah, but-
Band.
If you're eligible for it, it will be. It's that simple. They know where you're staying. Where you will have to link it in some way to figure that out. I mean, they're not just gonna. They have to have an agreement with the resort to sit there and say, is this person staying here?
Sounds like I get to do some research and then get it wrong.
Yes, you are included in that.
You know?
Hilton Buena Vista Palace.
But I would talk to the resort to see what you would have to do to link your ticket and everything, is my best advice on that. But right,
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be at the resort for like 2 or 3 days for the first time for our first park day, so we'll have
Oh,
plenty
nice.
of time.
time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to get so sick of me coming down to customer care service place. My toilet's broke.
Ooh,
I
that's
can't.
an awesome looking resort, Mikey. Holy shit, that room is beautiful.
That's not my room.
Well, no, but I'm saying that is really cool.
I believe Emily Vlandingham is staying in the same resort, I believe.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I believe so.
She's so sweet. Ooh, they got a lazy river? Oh,
They do have a lazy river.
fuck. I'm coming to visit you, man.
Okay. Maybe we'll meet.
Yeah,
It's a lazy river.
like once or twice.
Well, maybe if we go in different directions. I'll go with the current, and
And
you
I'll
swim
go
upstream like the
Against
trout you
yeah,
are.
okay. All right, cool.
And
And we'll
you-
like
well,
meet in the
to
middle.
Spawn. To spawn, Adam.
Yeah. I'm spawning? It's... Okay. Anyway. I don't know.
Don't bring Todd.
oh, wow.
He'll never know where you
Oh,
are.
that's shitty.
What?
I'm reading a little bit more into the water parks and sports option. So you still
Uh-oh.
get the Blizzard Beach.
Why do you need to go to ESPN to the Wide World of Sports? What the
It's
fuck is there?
it's not on here.
Nothing.
It's not.
It's
Maybe you
Maria,
got
nothing's there.
excited with a
Maria,
thing.
It's not on
What?
here.
okay, good because it's
Yeah.
it was pointless.
Hey, why the fuck you got to interrupt him when he's telling
Sorry,
us the thing?
I was just wondering.
So we have Blizzard Beach, the Oak Trail Golf Course, Foot Golf at Oak Trail.
Mikey wants
waiting
the
for the-
football.
I've been waiting for the booking date to open up where I can book my feet time.
Your
Fantasia,
foot
Fantasia Garden Mini Golf, 1 round prior to 4. Winter Summerland Mini
Ooh.
Golf, 1 round prior to 4. Typhoon Lagoon is currently unavailable, and ESPN is actually currently unavailable. But they do actually have sports events and stuff there, Maria, that like people who...
No, I know that's where my cheerleading nationals were, but like, why would you, other than having sport?
Sports ball. What
You
do I
don't
know? I don't
have
know why
to buy
people pay to go watch
tickets to-
sports anyway. Some things you
wow.
do.
Oh,
but
really?
but
Yeah.
with the wide world of sports, I really think there's more no sports happening there than there is yes sports happening there.
Correct. Well, I mean, let's be honest. They're never going to get rid of that spot because that's where the running expos are. Like, they need a place to have and house all of that stuff.
It's not just they have other stuff that they do there.
No, I know that they do, but I mean, that I would think that that is their big moneymaker. Maybe I'm wrong,
I don't.
but
I mean, it's all vendors. It's just they rent it. They can do it at any convention hall, really.
that's true.
I mean, it's not like it's this humongous thing that they couldn't do someplace else.
I
If they're
mean,
not going to tear down baseball fields and all that stuff.
No,
No.
it doesn't make
That's-
sense.
Maybe when they're ready to put a 5th park in.
Yeah, like that's how we're gonna happen.
Maybe they'll move the NBA experience into it.
Yeah,
That shit's closed.
That's
That
gone.
shit's closed.
That ship has
gone.
sailed.
Thank God, because nobody was in there anyway.
Again, sports ball.
Hmm.
I hate basketball.
Me
But
too.
that's not what this show's about.
Nope.
So
See what happens
for
when I
your
talk?
photo pass, you get the professional photos taken by the photo pass photographers, select attraction photos and videos, digital downloads, like pretty much the same thing. The thing that I noticed that I don't think I've ever realized or noticed before, at least on the current one, is that you can get discount on print and physical product purchases. I don't think that was available to you on the free version.
What?
You're one of those people that goes into that one camera shop thing.
No, you
place.
can order it online too.
Oh,
Oh,
like Shutterfly.
Yes.
interesting. That was not a thing before. No.
Well, you can always download. You could always pay for things through the
Right.
website.
They were always. It was always digital download.
Right, but I guess now you can actually purchase and get a discount on
Huh.
it. So that, I mean,
Interesting. Okay.
again,
Alright.
$100 if you're a family of 4, you're really divided. It's $25 a person. It's not.
Yeah, but if you're a family of 4, half of them people aren't paying that. They're half of the
Okay.
fucking pictures.
Again, it doesn't really matter. And if you're friends, I mean, I
I
know
mean, yeah. Yes.
it
That's
adds up.
exactly what I was going to say. One of you pays for it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Everybody else.
if you're
Owes you drinks.
yeah, if you're linked,
You drink around
Mhm.
the world for free.
yeah, and if you're linked, you get everybody's pictures anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
And so out of the entire group, one person pays that $99.
But that's how they do it now anyway.
It's-
Most of the people do it. So, I mean, and they know.
Right.
Disney knows.
Right. It just was kind of nice that was something that was not given, because I know you still paid for it, but like it just feels like they're taking away something that was so easy to give in the first place. And I think with the addition of fast passes being paid for now, and the Genie app and the Lightning Lane bullshit, we'll get to that in a second.
Well, I mean, we can get to that now. I don't think there's any more questions on the passes.
I just think the timing of all of it was
Okay.
a little bit of a heap.
I don't.
Like
I
they
think
just
just
kind of
coming
heaped
out
everything
of
up.
the pandemic when they were closed down and people are getting back and getting. I think a lot of people are looking at it that perception.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. I totally disagree. The whole thing is be careful what you ask for. And I'm sorry. If they would have announced Genie and not said anything about annual passes, when are they going to announce annual passes? Are they ever going to announce annual passes? Are we going to have annual passes? I don't. And then Disneyland announced their annual passes. There is no way they couldn't not announce it. Because it would have never, the whole conversation would have been, we're not getting annual passes. They haven't announced it yet. We would have been having a totally different conversation. It's
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no good timing
no.
for it.
And
so
at
just
least we
give it
got them
give it all
back.
at once and let people complain.
But I mean, but
I
this
don't
is the whole thing is that people are complaining about what? Yes, prices went up. Sorry.
But you know what? It's so funny, and I'm not saying that people on our page have done this, but people on our page have done this. That you say, let's raise the prices, let's get, let's thin the crowds, make it more expensive. Like, no, that's not, no. Not that it should be accessible to every single person on Earth, because that's also
See,
not
but I'm
reasonable. But
That's a
you
bullshit
can't, like,
argument.
it's going to, at some point, it is going to become too expensive for anyone.
That's
if
a
you
bullshit
nickel
argument.
and dime, no.
Yes.
If you nickel and dime every single
Name
thing,
one theme park who hasn't had a price increase every year. Go.
I'm not talking
Why
about
should
price
Disney
increases.
be? Then why should Disney be different? Name one.
Because it's
name
not
another
price
theme
increases.
Park. No,
It's
let me
it's
finish.
monetizing the stuff
me
that
finish.
used to be something
Okay,
that
name
was
one theme park
included.
that gave you all this shit for free. Go.
Nobody did.
Exactly my point. So why is
So
Disney?
now-
But why should Disney? Why is Disney held to this crazy standard. Well,
Because
you pay
we
this money.
hold
Let me
them-
finish.
You did
Let
it.
me
You
finish.
just said it though.
What? Because
That we hold them to a higher standard.
why
Because
is it?
it's
Why is
Disney.
it not allowed? No. You want free shit? Is what the end of the real answer is.
I
No.
think, in my personal opinion, that's what set them apart and made them a
Right.
different experience.
Mhm.
What? Because you got
I-
free shit?
It wasn't that I got free shit. It's like, wow, this is a reason to go to Disney versus going to Universal.
Mikey, would it made a difference for you buying an annual pass? Exactly my
No.
point.
I would go to it. No, I'm talking about I think a lot of things have been scaled back.
But
And
my point is here, the annual passes. Everybody's up in arms. Everybody's throwing a fit. There is not one other annual pass that I can think of that includes pictures.
Well, there's not
There
many
is not
other.
one other annual pass that includes a fast pass system.
Correct. However, I think
Because
it's
it's-
unfair.
Why?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Why is it unfair? You can't just say it's
I think
unfair
it's-
and then
well,
say because
because
we used to get it for
I'm
free.
finishing my thought. I think it's unfair because Disney is not the same as other amusement parks.
Okay, so
Like for instance, Hershey.
mhm.
I don't have a pass to Hershey Park.
You need one? Not being
I-
that asshole.
No. Honestly, no, I don't because I work for the company, so I get in for free anyway. However, I have not bought one for Todd. We don't have one for the boys. We don't have one for Abby because to me, it's not worth it. It is worth it to buy a Disney annual pass because one, it's a place that we love to go. Two, it's not a regular amusement park.
Okay.
Like we can't
All right.
all, as a family of 5, go into Hershey Park and ride the same ride. There is
I
not
agree.
one ride
No,
in Hershey Park
there
that all
is.
5 of us can get on.
That monorail.
Okay, Cup Fusion.
thought it
Yeah,
fit
and
into some of
that
them.
little monorail. That's true. Okay, so 2 rides that we can all get on.
I understand that, but the amount of theming, all that costs money. And yes, I understand. Everybody's upset. That
They have definitely made back that money for theming. Now,
wait.
here's the thing.
No,
If
wait.
you
wait.
raise the price because you want to pay your employees more, that I can
which
get
they
behind.
are having to do anyway, which is
I mean, they don't really have enough employees
Yeah,
anyway.
Right,
so-
that's right. You're accurate. It's accurate.
So that all the theme parks, their salaries have gone up. So
Right.
and they still can't get people to work there.
I mean, let's be honest. Everywhere salaries have pretty much gone up.
So I mean, I just have a very big problem where yes, things are free, but why are we just assuming that it's always going to be free? I don't.
No, but see, that's the
But-
thing.
and then-
It wasn't
but here's the
free.
thing. All these people who are bitching about it, are you going to renew?
Yes, of course.
All right, then shut up. You have no argument. You have no argument.
I'm not
Are you
saying
going to buy
that.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's this argument of you like to complain. And congratulations. I get it. Do you, boo? But at the same token, talk with your. If you're really not happy, don't buy it. If you really if it really makes you this upset and this angry, don't go.
No. Well, and the thing is, like, the annual passes are not really what I'm upset about. Like, not upset. I can't even say I'm upset about it. Like, annoyed. I'm not annoyed about the annual passes. Like,
okay.
You're perturbed.
yeah, it's the paid fast pass system
And
that
I'm
I-
hoping.
so
different
that
response
I
from it.
probably won't, because of the frequency in which we go.
Doesn't
I
make
probably
sense.
won't. Yeah, I probably won't buy it. Now, if we have the boys with us, that's a different story. But we also have DAS Pass available to
So
us.
you still probably
So
won't need it.
Right. So it's a little different. I mean, I don't know if we want to move into
We
the
can.
Fast Pass conversation.
With Disney Genie.
I mean, first of all, I think that it's interesting how they think that this Genie app part of the My Disney experience is going to work. Because they're going to be pushing
it's
out...
absolutely going to work.
It's basically touring plans,
yeah.
Well,
which if you go to the parks, not many people have touring. Like, the majority of people don't have touring plans on their phone or pay for that subscription.
okay.
And so you're going to be pushing through to everyone in that park that, hey, by the way, Pirates of the Caribbean is a 10-minute standby, just
Okay.
for an example.
But
You
you
should go
know
write
it's
that now.
not. It's
Right.
going to be official Disney wait times that they're going to be using that are always incorrect. I mean, yeah, we
Yes.
know how this is going to work. It's not
It's
going to.
going to push people where it wants them to
Yeah.
go, where Disney wants them to be.
If the people follow that
And
suggestion.
then here's the game with this. I've had touring plans. I've had it on the phone. I've had it on my watch.
Right.
I barely used it.
Now that we go more often, I don't have it
I
anymore.
used to use their programming to plan my day, and that was it.
Yes.
But
I used to
never
use that a
sat
lot.
there and try to figure out, oh, this has a really short wait. And then I'm sitting there and I'm comparing touring plans to the actual Disney time. And it became such a clusterfuck of too much information for me.
Right.
And I didn't know where to filter and how to filter it. And then
Well,
there were
and
times that touring plans was off. There were times that Disney's official thing was off. So it was just
that's always.
but
Disney's is always
no,
off.
but I'm talking about the one on the app.
oh,
the app
I see.
one. Because they already have the technology for the app. So it's already out. So
Yeah.
they both have been off. They both have been really wrong at times. It's just, it's the luck of the draw. It's a crowd.
I actually have a free app that just gives you posted wait times. They're all Disney times, but instead of going through My Disney Experience, I just use this other app. And I just assume that it's not actually correct. Okay, it says
Yeah.
35 minutes. It's probably going to be 20. You just know that going in. You know the Disney wait times are way fucking off
Mhm.
for whatever,
Well, if this says 240, though, shit's broke.
Right. See, I would say that,
Frozen's broken again. Go somewhere
there are
else.
certain rides that are always correct.
Mm. But you see,
Pandora, always, the Flight of Passage, pretty much right on.
But-
Frozen, pretty much right on.
here's the thing.
It's
Before
certain
we
things
get
that are
totally
good.
gone from the whole point,
Yeah, sorry.
how do you think that this would be not beneficial to somebody who doesn't want to pay for it?
What
When
do
you
you say
think
it again?
about if there are
I'm not
enough people
understanding.
who don't want to pay for this,
Oh, I don't think that this is going to increase the lines at all.
but that's what I'm saying. So if we're all happy with the way the lines are right now, which people are walking on things, it's not going to increase the wait time. If anything, it might actually
I don't
cut
think it
wait
will.
time. Because if you think about how the lines have been moving without the regular Fast Pass,
Correct.
now people actually have to pay for it. They might take a second to think on it.
The only thing that was beneficial with being able to schedule your 3 fast passes was knowing that you had the certainty of doing those 3, unless there was a breakdown, of course. But you knew that you could do those 3 rides in a fairly not short, but you wouldn't have to wait in an hour and a half long line to do a ride.
Okay.
With kids, that is a huge benefit.
You have to stop hitting your desk.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to sit on my hands.
Because you're
It's like,
making...
didn't you ever go into an antique shop with your parents or something and they put your hands in your pockets?
That's me.
It was ingrained in my head so hard that when I'm in a department store and I start walking around the jewelry or anything that looks like I could break it if I want to touch it, my hands always in my pockets. It's there. So Yeah, I only shop at Kmart.
I'm just gonna go like this from now. I'm just gonna raise my hands from now on when I
you're
talk.
making good points and you're hitting your desk, and I'm like, it's
Oh
so
no,
hard.
I know. It's so hard. I talk with my hands.
I know.
Yeah, so I can.
Well, but here's the also thing.
I know.
Tim and I have discussed it. So if we buy it for one day, it's $40. I spent money on stupider shit in Disney.
True.
So, all right. So we buy it for one day, and then we do whatever for those other days. There's nobody forcing you to do this.
So what park would you buy it in?
Probably Hollywood Studios.
So if that's your immediate reaction, do you think that other people are going to buy it for Hollywood Studios?
They might.
Do you think that is going to affect the wait times of standby lines?
In studios, probably.
See, like Magic Kingdom, I don't think it'll be a very big deal.
I don't think it's going to make a difference in Magic Kingdom. It will make a difference for Epcot once the new attractions open. But you see, that's what I really want to talk about, though. It's not so much the $20 Fast Pass thing that I get that you can use it.
No, it's the fucking pay per ride.
Shit.
Okay, so am I understanding this correctly? And Mikey, I don't know if you read the same thing. That you can only buy up to 2?
Correct.
A day.
Yes.
So you can get you could get the base Genie for $20.
Right.
That gets you a Fast Pass to
whatever.
One at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, you could buy 2 pay per ride.
Yes.
Or
but
pay
only,
to ride.
Okay, but you have to be careful because the $20 tier is going to have different attractions than the pay per ride tier.
Right, correct.
So, when you think about the pay per ride, you're thinking of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Right, and what's not Space Mountain?
Maybe possibly Space. I don't know.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, yes, you're right. And so Epcot would be what, Ratatouille, and I think they said Test Track.
Possibly.
That really surprised me.
It doesn't because it's one of those attractions that break down all the time, and there's always a line for it.
Huh.
So when you look at it from a capacity perspective, when it breaks down consistently, and it's somebody's first trip where it's sunny and it's not going to thunderstorm, and they really want to get on it, they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really leave a lot of options for the $20 paid entry for Epcot either.
So now Ratatouille is supposed to be a virtual queue, right?
Okay, here's the fun with this.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's have fun.
So it is a virtual queue, same thing that you have with Star Wars Rise. Thing is, though, you can pay to get on. So if you miss the virtual queue, you can actually use this Genie service to actually pay to get on.
Well, I thought
but you
that
have
it was...
to have the $20 buy-in first, or can you?
You can.
No.
Okay.
You don't have to do both. You can do either.
So I thought that it wasn't like boarding groups like Rise. It's just you virtually, almost like Gideon's. Like you get in line virtually, and when it's your turn, they call you.
We don't know yet.
Hmm.
There's no real answer. It's probably not. It's called boarding groups. I think just for the attraction.
Interesting.
I have a feeling it'll probably won't be called boarding groups. I think they just called it boarding groups because it's Star Wars, and it made it sound more Star Warsy.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
that
going
makes
to be,
sense.
But
there's going to be a limited number of these pay-to-ride tickets available.
I have no idea.
I
would
think.
assume.
I think. So.
I would assume.
Yeah.
But it's like any other Fast Pass. You run out, it's done.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, Fast Passes were.
Finite. There was a definite
there
cutoff
was
for it.
Yeah, they weren't infinite for sure. Which makes sense. I mean, that's only fair.
It isn't.
Well,
it isn't.
Maybe,
I don't like.
maybe fair is not the right word.
Because I know we're gonna try to get up and get on, and I know it's not gonna happen. I already know that we're not getting it. So it's 7:00 in the morning. I haven't been able to get on. The only time I was able to get a boarding group for Rise is when I was by myself. And I was with a bunch of cheaters, but I literally rode the attraction by myself. And that was at 7:00 when it first opened. and you had to
Yeah.
be in the park to get it. That was the only time I've ever got a boarding group
Okay.
at that time in the morning.
Oh, so that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was back, I want to say, during the Dopey races.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't. It wasn't open when we did Princess.
It was open, but I didn't try to get it.
Okay, all right.
Because I was there for such a short period. I couldn't, there was no
Gotcha.
time for me to go to try to
To get
it
over
for
to the
Princess.
studios.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was open for Princess, but I got on it in January.
Okay.
So that was the only time I've been successful in scoring it from the resort, pretty much.
Okay.
Every other time I've had to be in the park. Even I've gotten the afternoon pass in the park.
Oh, really?
Yes, but I've only gotten boarding passes while I was there.
Huh.
So I mean, we'll see what happens. I love the attraction. If I get to ride it again, great. If not, I would really like, because Tim hasn't. A lot of people, come to think of it, haven't seen it with the whole pre-show.
It's so good.
So hopefully, because I know they brought the pre-show back for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yes.
So and I
Just
haven't.
like in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I haven't seen that whole pre-show, so all the pre-shows are coming back, so
I haven't either.
there are certain attractions that I would like to see with the pre-show. Like I said, the only park that I can see it being worthwhile for me, is Hollywood Studios, and then park hop to a different park. And
For the rest of the
use
day. Yeah.
the whatever's there. But I mean, I had trouble, me personally, has had trouble making 3 reservations. Because there was always crap that I didn't want to choose, that I didn't want to go to, that I just had to.
Well, yes and no, because day of. So anything.
Day of was
so if there
different.
wasn't, yes. So, but I would choose our 3, and if that third one we don't actually want, I would just try to modify.
But there's been times where I've only needed the one. Like,
yeah,
and I
true.
don't need the other 2, but it kind of forces you to pick the other 2, and it throws everything else off that way.
yeah.
Because then
yeah.
all you're doing, and I kind of like, at least the way we travel now, not having to worry about, oh, my fast pass is at this time, I have to go.
Yes, I have loved the. I don't want to say spontaneity, because that you can't. I mean, yes, you can be spontaneous on a Disney vacation, but like, it's a lot more planned and calculated than other
Yeah, I
places
agree.
to go visit. But I have thoroughly enjoyed not having fast pass, so I'm just a little hesitant to say that it's going to stay the same once they have these paid versions. And I guess only time will tell.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to know until we know.
I mean, it's really going to vary. And it's like anything else. Sometimes people are not going to want to pay for it. And hopefully that makes a difference.
I don't want to pay for it, but
I will.
Well, and that's the thing. Like you said, are you going to not get an annual pass? Well, no,
I know
of course
I'm
I'm going to
getting
get
an annual pass.
Because in the end, the annual pass still makes sense. Does paying for fast passes make sense?
Depends on how you vacation.
Right, and it depends on the group that you're with. If Jacqueline and Chris Kohler say, "Hey, we want to ride Soarin', but we don't want to stand in a 55-minute line," am I going to pay $20
No. See, that's
to get
the thing.
to
I
get
won't.
that? And because my friends want to do it, I don't know. I can't say no. I
I
can't say no
can.
to
I will
that.
have a drink and wait on their ass.
That's
Yeah.
how
That's what
I
I'll
am.
do.
Go have fun. I'm not. If it's not something that I feel like throwing the $20 at, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, it's
I am-
Soarin'.
I
It's
am-
not even the good Soarin'.
Exactly.
I love Soarin'.
It
I am
depends on what
highly
attraction.
persuadable when I am intoxicated. So
I am not. I can actually get more stubborn when I'm highly intoxicated.
no,
Yes.
you
Yes.
be stubborn. I can't
Mhm.
imagine.
No,
It's-
more stubborn.
More stubborn.
stubborn. Yes.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. I missed that
This stubborn
adjective.
goes to 11.
That I can be more stubborn when I'm highly intoxicated. So, depending on like the group and the situation and what people are trying to get me to do.
Yeah.
But I can't see myself like if I'm already drunk. Chances are I'll skip Soarin' if there are more drinks someplace else.
can't skip Soarin'. It
No,
calls to me.
but I'm just saying that situation.
Like the ocean,
Yes.
Moana.
It calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. You took your fucking headphones out.
That was loud as
You
shit.
jackass. I
Yes.
was not. No, I'm looking at my Audacity thing right here. It's not off the charts.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't
good.
off the chart, but it was pretty loud.
Whatever. Fuck you,
I
Adam.
don't think that made any charts.
The
Fuck you
ratsies.
both. Fuck you, Adam, and fuck you, Mikey. And
I
your
mean-
fucking Barb.
But here's, and I can see myself though, and this my real problem is, all right, I didn't get the passes. Ratatouille's $10.
It's not going to be $10 though.
It can be.
It's not going to be
How do you know?
because that would be super cheap.
No, but there for one ride.
It's
Per
not going to be
person?
$10.
No, Obi. I don't think they're gonna go be that crazy and that super aggressive with it.
Well, what did they? What was
I
the?
want to say it was between 5 and 10. I don't think it was higher than that. Like during normal times.
But what about the Paris thing where that's all
Right.
a la carte? It's
What?
like 15.
Yeah,
Or so.
because they did Paris. Paris is doing it a little bit differently, right?
Paris is doing something altogether differently. You pay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like per
Didn't-
ride,
yeah, and
if
that's
you want
each
to fast
ride.
pass, which I don't like. That's
That's something totally different.
fucking awful. Like, what do you? I mean, I could be totally wrong about that. I don't know, but
I think you're right, but I'm not sure. And
gonna
each
look it
ride
up.
has a different dollar value, but I can see myself paying for an attraction if I really want to get on it, and I know there's no other way for me to get on. So, like, because of a boarding group or something like that, you got me. Like, for example, for somebody who hasn't had Road Rise and is a big Star Wars fan and couldn't get a boarding group at either group, damn Skippy, I can picture people paying upwards of $20 just to say they did it. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying everybody would, but there are certain select people like that will do it.
I have such a problem with because I feel like that is really taking advantage of your fan base because you know that they'll pay it. Do you remember when Magic Kingdom had those fucking cabanas by Space Mountain?
People paid for it,
And well, not enough because they got rid of them.
right?
And then like they could do really awesome shit like the express transportation for park hopping, which was like $15 a day.
Okay.
And I totally would have done it, but not enough people participated, so they scratched that too.
But this is what I'm saying. So if there are not enough people who want to pay for it, it's going to change.
Yeah, yes, that's true. Yeah. So Paris is doing a pay per attraction.
Yeah.
And most of them are
Do
around
the math.
10 to 15 pounds. Not pounds, because that's fucking British. 10
Yeah,
to 15
it's-
euro.
It's the French denari. Oh,
Euro.
Again,
Right,
I
they
wouldn't.
still-
That's crazy high.
I feel like that is really
That's
taking
ridiculous.
advantage of your fan base.
I mean they're French, so they got it coming.
But again, it's not just taking for event. It everything has a value, and if it just depends if you're willing to pay for it.
All magic comes the price.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. That one just kind of like, I don't know, rubs me the wrong way. But
There's, I mean, it's not like it's all attractions. You can only get on 2 per day, like you said.
right. So I don't mind the way that they're going to do it for World and Land. I think the way that they rolled it out in Paris is kind of shitty.
I think that's mostly it's not a Disney thing so much as it is a Paris or
No, that's a Disney thing. Disney.
Oh, is it?
That's
Yeah.
definitely a Disney thing.
thought that one was like owned or ran by a separate.
It used to be. Disney
Used
owns
to
the
be.
majority of it now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's back when it was Euro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now they just want them euros.
Yes.
So technically, it is Euro Disney again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Seriously. Should we talk about something a little bit more fun?
What's more fun than paying for stuff?
Not paying for stuff.
We have all of the fall drinks and foods
That you have to pay for.
That you have to pay for.
Yeah, those aren't included either, Maria.
Well, but here, I mean, when you think about it, you could actually make the Disney Plus. Okay, you're going to pay upwards of $15 for a drink.
Listen,
That you can
Adam, could
probably
you
make-
please stop talking sense with facts and logic? Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm
Thanks.
sorry. I apologize.
Thanks. That would be great. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Now, where the fuck did all of it go? Because I just had this.
I'm gonna bang your table a few times. There you go. He's gonna shoot me in the face. Right? I deserve it.
Hold on, I gotta look.
Well,
up.
they have got
Drinks?
something with pumpkin in it.
No.
Yeah.
The big push, it looks like, is more appley stuff.
Yes. There we go. Now I found it. Wait.
I'm just filling in the business.
No, you're right.
For you.
Okay. So I was looking up on Disney Food Blog some of the different fall treats, not necessarily the stuff that is specifically for Boo Bash, and quite honestly,
Or food and wine.
or food and wine. The stuff for the treats and drinks for Boo Bash, I didn't see anything that was like brand new for this year. It seemed to be stuff that they had done in the past and kind of like circled over.
When it was named better and cheaper.
Yep, correct. So there are a few places in a few different parks that do have different items. But yeah, Mikey, you're right. It seems like apple is the new pumpkin.
The new pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a
They both have stems.
yes,
They're roundish.
yes, they are.
If they're colorblind, they can
there's-
look the same color.
And they taste good
There's
and
seeds.
stuff. They taste good.
We
and
should
stuff.
carve jackal-apples this year.
Jackal apples. I like
you
it.
do that. Nope. Not in my house. We won't.
It's going to rot quickly.
Well, yes.
Very much quickly.
So in Hollywood Studios, you can get a caramel apple tart at ABC Commissary. This is a spiced caramel cheesecake mousse. Spiced caramel cheesecake mousse. I should say it like that. Shaped in the form of an apple, served on top of a cinnamon apple tart. So there's that. It is $5.49, and it's served through November 11th. ABC Commissary has a chocolate mousse, which is made with a raspberry dark chocolate mousse, a chocolate almond cake, a layer of hazelnut crunch, with a whipped chocolate hazelnut cheesecake. This one looks fucking delicious.
It's a
It
fucking
looks like it's
chocolate
been
mousse.
dipped in chrome.
Yes. Why is that? It's so
chocolate
shiny.
mousse.
It's so shiny.
No, this is a different level of just chocolate mousse. Like, you can see the camera they took the photograph in.
It reflects.
Yeah.
hmm The bottom
Chocolate
part
mousse.
almost
I don't
looks
care
like
what
a
it looks like.
cauldron. It looks good. I mean, I would eat it.
A lot going on.
Let's see. We have some frozen apple cider
Where are
with
the alcohols?
with Crown Royal.
Mm.
Crown Royal apple.
Hang on, you're not finished yet.
Oh.
What else has it got?
Oh, green apple
Yep.
boba balls.
Fucking why? Why would you take the worst flavor and put it in a boba ball
Yeah.
and then put it in my liquor?
You just said we were fucking carving pumpkins out of fucking apples, and now you're complaining about the flavor of said apple.
No,
No.
I'm complaining that
You
yes,
just,
I am.
Yes, you did.
I did. Yes,
But
but
boba balls are disgusting. Let's just be
boba
honest.
ball.
They're gross.
They're in between a Mandalorian's legs.
Took me a second. Took me a hot second.
No.
Woody's Lunchbox has a Halloween lunchbox tart. This is chocolate hazelnut filled with purple icing and some candy corns, which are the worst fucking Halloween candy ever known to man. It's fucking disgusting. You know, all of the world's candy corn was made in like 1941. They just recycle it because nobody eats it.
I eat it.
Well, you're the only one.
This thing looks like the worst attempt at a homemade Pop-Tart ever.
I don't even know what we're looking at because I don't even know what fucking website y'all are on.
And I'm on Disney Food Blog. Did we not have a chocolate hazelnut?
It's the same shit, just different colors every year.
Right. Okay.
And they rename it and they put a different colored sprinkle on it.
That's what I figured. Because the candy corn shake went over so well at Magic Kingdom the past couple of years, it's terrible. They moved it
Did
to
you have it?
Hollywood Scoops. No, because I fucking hate candy corn. It's like
So then how do you know it's terrible?
like chewing wax. Adam.
It doesn't taste like candy corn, they said.
No, you know what, Adam? The candy corn is not the worst part of this shake.
It's the vanilla cake donut.
Fucking a cake donut. That is the worst pastry ever created.
Well,
cake donuts.
Ooh, but you can get a drink called the Misty Whisper.
Right in the cake ass.
I still can't find what we're looking at.
That's okay. The Misty...
Well, you're all yelling about it, and I'm like,
wait,
okay.
hold on. Well, I'll send you... Hold on.
Oh, you've seen a cake donut. It's shit.
I don't know what the fuck I don't eat
I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
There's the fun, puffy donuts that are full of happiness and joy. And then there's the cake donut, which is just really dry-ass cake.
It's in the chat.
I thought you were going to put it so I can pull it up on my fucking iPad. So that I don't have to clickety-click.
She posted it to Skype. No one posts things to Skype.
I did. Well, hold on. Well, shit, I can't. How am I supposed to send it to him now? I can't fucking... just click on it. Just click on it, Adam.
But fuck.
No, Adam, it's a bad idea. Also, they've got this big ass straw running through the center of that donut, if you know what I mean.
It's one of those
you
fat
like
straws.
that fucking chocolate mousse thing?
I think it looks delicious.
I think it looks like a plum gone wrong.
Oh.
It's an Instagram thing, is all it is. It's all of it's very glistening.
I kind of like the way the frozen apple cider looks, even though I won't like it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's probably good. I would get it without the boba balls.
Look at the bottom of that thing, though, Adam.
Yeah, I won't drink it.
Everybody else can check this out on the Disney Food Blog and follow along. We don't know, Adam.
Sorry.
So
I'm reading ahead.
Probably the next thing I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So Hollywood Brown Derby, the lounge outside, has something called the Misty Whisper, which is vanilla vodka, orange flavored triple sec, orange tangerine syrup, and vanilla ice cream mix.
Why they gotta fucking ruin it with ice cream?
What is ice cream mix? Is it just like
it's soft serve? It's
powder.
So it's not even like
Well, I don't know. You could be right. I'm just an ice cream mix. I was thinking it would be like a powder that they stir in there, and then it really clouds it up, as you see there. It's a creamsicle. That's all this is.
I mean, I would try that. Everything sounds good. I'm just unsure about the vanilla, the ice cream mix.
And it doesn't say what's on the rim of the glass.
Probably just the sugar.
I'm assuming it's like a chocolate cookie, crumble,
like an Oreo.
Yeah,
no,
like a
that
dust.
won't. No.
You don't think?
No, it's probably just
What
black
else could it
sugar or
be?
salt. It could just be black sugar. It could be dyed sugar.
That doesn't look like sugar.
All right, come on, Maria,
All
get the thing I want.
Pizza Rizzo has the pumpkin cannoli.
Pass.
Hell yes.
Pass.
I'm very skeptical of that one.
I pass.
Oh no, it looks fantastic.
It
Even the
looks
picture looks
awful.
like someone's already
they
taken a
shoved
bite out of it.
Fucking banana in a cannoli shell.
That sounds hot.
Tell me that's not what that looks like. It looks like a fucking overripe
Sex with
banana
an Italian
shoved
woman
in a
is
cannoli
basically
shell.
described by every literary author. It's like shoving a banana
in
a dry cannoli.
I want the pumpkin mousse from the Trolley Car Cafe. I think that looks.
No, all
Good.
this is that someone said, "Hey, you know what? Everybody loved that blue pile of shit you get over in Avatar Land, and we call it cheesecake. Let's make it orange and shove a chocolate covered
No, it's
pretzel on top
pumpkin
of
mousse.
it."
It's not
It's
cheesecake.
not even
With
close
the
to the same
chocolate
thing.
chocolate pie. Fuck.
It's
Chocolate chai
What's a
mousse.
pie?
I don't know.
I would try it, but probably it's going to be too expensive for that little ass thing.
Well,
That's going to be
$5.49.
probably.
Yeah.
I was going to say 5.5.
That's kind of expensive when you see how big her hand is.
But it's on a
I
wafer.
give no fucks about
It's
that.
on a shortbread cookie. It's not on a wafer. You can get a huge ass Mickey cookie. You get a spooky. What the fuck is
Spooky?
wrong with my talking tonight? A spooky.
You lack the
roast
capability.
cupcake. I have
You
no
like
ability
it.
to speak. The capability of speaking is not very good tonight.
Oh,
um,
it's gonna be blue.
You could have a drink called Sweet Poison, which
You
just
fucked
looks
this
like
up.
any other drink that you can get at a pool bar.
Yeah, they
And where is that available?
Oasis
pool bar.
Canteen
Yeah, that's just
down Sunset.
I mean, that looks like every other blue drink that you get with a Glow Lube. Oh, look, it comes to Glow Lube.
they should have made this red and apple flavored, in my opinion.
So
No shit.
the one that really looks fucking ugly is the Witch's Hat Mousse. Oh, what
It looks
the fuck
almost
is wrong
exactly
with my,
it looks almost exactly like the thing you were swooning over.
Yes,
the mousse.
5 minutes ago. It's the same
That is
fucking
the same
color.
thing
No.
as your
No,
chocolate
no.
mousse
Yes,
for the
it is.
commissary.
You know
It
why?
sure the fuck is.
Because it's panna cotta, and you know what panna cotta is? Milk Jello, and it's disgusting. Blech.
But it's got a
no, but
wafer.
it's sitting on a green apple mousse. That's the
Gross.
crap on the bottom.
That's gross.
I like panna cotta.
There's a lot of different flavors. Got blackberry panna cotta, green apple mousse, salted caramel crispy pearls, and chocolate
Again,
shortbread.
I would
No,
never order
It's
this.
too much. It's too
Okay.
much.
However, that fucking cinnamon roll has my name on it.
Oh my
All right.
God! Does it not? I'm not going to Magic
So-
Kingdom, but I need someone to bring me
So
this
moving on-
$6.50 cinnamon
That
roll.
was Hollywood Studios. Moving on to Magic Kingdom. So, okay, so this is what I'm talking about because that cinnamon roll is available every single holiday season.
I don't care.
I know, but I'm saying it's not new.
I don't care.
It wasn't there last month,
Last month wasn't a holiday season.
Well, it's
so it's new.
okay. Technicalities.
I've never heard you sound so condescending before in my life.
Obviously, you haven't been listening to me.
I do want this though. Like this is.
I
I'm,
would
sh-
eat
I'm
that.
sure it's very good. Here's my fear with this one because cinnamon rolls that are like this tend to be a little dry.
I agree.
So you want a moist roll?
I do. From Gaston's Tavern with extra icing.
Oh, you always have to get extra ice.
Wait, this is a gas. Someone bought that
No,
at
no,
Gaston's Tavern
No,
and walked clear
this
the fuck
one
to
is
Main
the one
Street
from
for a
Main Street
photograph?
Bakery.
Oh, okay.
But Gaston's Tavern also has the a cinnamon roll. And it's like
Ah,
ooey gooey
Acid.
deliciousness. Well, we all know that I'm not getting the frozen drink from Golden Oak Outpost because it has ginger. Oh no, it's ginger ale.
I think it needs bourbon.
No, you're good because it's ginger ale. It's not ginger beer. It's
I'm
frozen.
honey, we're
Frozen-
all good, even if it had
I know.
real ginger in it. You're
I
the one
know.
who's not good.
I said me.
I'd drink it if it had Marianne.
Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go.
Wow.
You'd have to bring your Miami Mafia tea if you were getting this for Boo Bash because this is a Boo Bash exclusive. This is the apple ginger Dale apple
You're done.
ginger
You're
Dale
done.
frozen drink. Why Dale?
Like chip and
But there's no chip. I don't get it. So it's a frozen.
it has chipped Twix cookie bars.
Oh, I guess. So it's frozen apple cider mixed with ginger ale with whipped cream and chopped Twix
Chipped.
cookie bars.
Chipped.
Chipped.
It's a
Chipped.
typo. They meant chipped.
Got it. And then you also have another drink, the 5 dozen egg slushy.
That sounds disgusting. I don't even want to
No.
know.
I mean, it's frozen custard, but no, just no.
Just the name of it
Frozen
just turns me
custard
off.
with brown sugar, whipped cream, and a cinnamon stick for garnish. I don't know.
It's roughly the size of a barge, like a flame embargo barge, or
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. You have the Foolish Mortal funnel cake.
This looks disgusting. This
It
looks like somebody
does. The
threw up
funnel
on a
cake
plate.
is very gross. It is.
and the M&Ms.
It looks
Well,
like somebody threw
It's
up.
not the
or threw
M&Ms
it
that
on the
bother
floor.
me. It's the purple vanilla ice cream
Mm-hmm.
and the green
You have
caramel.
obviously never put M&Ms on top of ice cream to know what happens to them.
What do you mean?
They become like rocks.
Oh, well,
Yeah, but that's any kind of chocolate candy like that.
That's true. There is
That's a
a
bad deal.
Maleficent churro. These look pretty good. It's just
Yeah, I try these.
chocolate cookie crumbs, and purple icing with purple and green sugar.
So this is how we pay our respects to the mistress of all evil.
Yeah, right. We couldn't do her any better than fucking brown churros.
Have some chocolate Mexi
Yeah.
sticks, ma'am.
I want this next one. I want this Prince John sucker.
Oh my
You
god.
just want to suck
Because
Prince John off
because
on him.
I think this is very I don't want to say playful. Playful's the wrong word, but like
Maria, it looks like garbage.
no, it doesn't.
It looks like something you would get at a fucking carnival, like down the block.
Well,
Yeah, but when that girl reaches in there to pick up that ring and she gets whipped cream on her nose, you're all going,
so it's a tart green apple lemonade slushy with whipped cream and a ring pop. I think that's inventive. No?
They
You don't-
threw a ring pop in a slushy.
But I think it's I don't know. Okay. All right.
oh, hang on. We have a new first place for pumpkin cannoli.
No, that was just it's gelato.
That's a much
So
better
now-
looking pumpkin cannoli.
Yeah,
Moving
because
on
look
to,
where it's from.
Now, I will say the other stuff that wasn't listed here for Magic Kingdom was like the Hades nachos.
The normal boring
Right.
shit.
And that's what I was saying. A lot of the Magic Kingdom stuff is a carryover from last year and the year before. So like I've had the Hades nachos, but it was at the Villains night like a couple years ago.
Fucking nachos.
Yeah, and they weren't really that.
They're
They weren't
fucking
spicy.
nachos in
It
a
was
theme
it was
park.
fine. Yeah. Okay, moving on to Disney Springs. Pumpkin and Halloween themed gelato treats from Vivoli Il Gelato. So they have a pumpkin s'mores cookie sandwich, a pumpkin cannoli, a pumpkin gelato, and a jack-o'-lantern seasonal float.
Yes.
I don't know what the seasonal float means.
I don't
Oh,
care.
I see it. Okay, so it's
Means you probably
vanilla.
can't get it
Oh, it's-
in other seasons.
It's vanilla gelato and Fanta orange.
That's a float.
Yeah, that's what
There we
that's
go.
what I'm
how
saying.
that usually works.
But I
You know,
didn't,
you
I
put
didn't realize
ice
it was
cream.
Fanta orange. That would be actually really good.
That pumpkin cookie
Creamsicle.
sandwich with the pumpkin
Uh,
gelato. Oh yes.
Fuck yes.
And the cup is so cute.
Yeah, no, the cup for the float is really cute.
It's adorbs.
It is adorbs. All right.
Is there a stem on the lid?
No, I think that's just the whipped
just
cream
the whipped
sticking
cream
out.
coming out the top.
It's a lot of whipped cream.
Yeah.
This
Now-
looks stupid.
I'm
Oh God, not for $12.
It's 3 fucking
Oh.
cupcakes though, so it's $4.
That is-
Wait,
Very
no. I'm
interesting.
talking about the gelato, or
The
no,
float.
the
Oh.
float is $12. No, that fucking cup ain't that cute.
I am interested to see what Gideon's does for their October seasonal cookie and their cake.
I bet it's got pumpkin in
I'm
it.
sure it'll be something pumpkin or apple or so it's going to be one of those
I
two.
won't.
So at the resort hotels, the Grand Floridian has a trio of Hocus Pocus Amok
It's
cakes.
a cupcake flight.
Yeah.
It's a cupcake flight.
It's not a
it's-
cupcake like they're all the same fucking cupcake.
Yeah,
it's just
it's-
different topping.
Right.
The hair.
It's just different icing, colored icing.
And it has peanut butter in it, so I'm out.
Yeah. Right. So it's
I'll have
it's
yours.
devil's food cake filled with peanut
It has
butter,
peanut booter.
peanut booter.
Same shit.
Booter.
Jesus Christ. Let's see. And then
The
like
caricatures of the Sanderson sisters on that edible disc are frightening.
yeah.
Oh, this is not going to be there anymore.
I mean, frightening.
Yeah. It's yeah. And then you have like the typical pumpkin Rice Krispie
Everything.
treats. Yeah, the pumpkin caramel apples, the witch caramel apples, like all kinds of stuff. They do have and this is kind of like not up my alley at all and kind of disgusting.
And
They
it's
do
not
have a
for
chamoy
Halloween.
caramel apple.
It's not for fall though.
It's not.
I don't think it's it. I thought it's just
I-
read it. It's over.
It's
It's
at,
only until September 15th.
oh, that's weird. So that's at Zuri Sweet Shop in Animal Kingdom.
It's it's
Um,
for
Well, that-
Hispanic Heritage Month. It has nothing to do with Halloween.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then of course you have the, pumpkin spice latte.
No, the apple crisp macchiato is new.
That's
That's
true.
from Starbucks, and that's
Yes.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a special Disney thing.
Joffrey's does have pumpkin cold brew and their pumpkin coffee. They do have
Their
a
pumpkin
Halloween
coffee
donut.
is actually pretty damn good.
I
I've had it before.
love
That's
their
a
coffee.
real donut.
That is a real donut. Yes.
And it's got Jimmy's on it.
Yes, chocolate sprinkles. Mhm.
Sorry, what did you call them?
Chocolate sprinkles.
Jimmy's.
Sure. Who the fuck is Jimmy?
Sure. I like it when you're condescending. It's funny.
Someone that.
Who the fuck is Jimmy? Okay. Jimmy who?
Correct one, and I don't care.
Jimmy Ray? Jimmy
Are
Ray.
you?
Who wants to know? Who wants to
Who
know?
wants to know? Who wants to know? Sprinkles is gonna have a peanut butter, or not peanut butter, fuck. Pumpkin
What are you
cupcake.
talking about right now? I'm at the bottom of the list.
Wow.
Where the fuck are you?
I clicked onto other stuff.
Oh, God. This thing so good.
No, well, no, not really. I'm sure there are other places that are gonna have fall snacks as well, but
What about the fall drinks?
It was mixed in with that list. There really isn't much.
Oh, but was it, though?
Go for it, Mikey.
Because Disney Springs at the Coca-Cola
Oh.
store
God,
Oh,
has got this thing called the Fantaween Punch.
I don't want to know.
shut the fuck up! What the hell
I'm
is
out.
that?
It is Evan Williams Peach, Simply Orange Juice, and Fanta Orange with whipped cream. And
Okay.
you know
Okay.
what? The DFB loved it.
I'm not
I
mad at
don't
that.
care if they loved it.
They said that it was actually pretty strong, so they don't really know how to drink. But yeah,
There's
the Fantaween up there at, and it was just like $10 or so. So really, that's
Interesting.
yeah. I thought that was interesting. That's at the Coca-Cola store there in the desert. Probably got to go to the roof for that, don't you?
Now,
It's at
it's
the
kind of,
rooftop
I'm
bar.
looking at the picture of it. It looks a little, like red and orange.
Yeah.
Or is that just the color, the picture, do you think?
Oh, I've moved on.
Okay.
I don't even know what we're looking at. I don't know what page we're on anymore.
It's okay. It's okay. The Wave has got like 3 drinks
The wave is closed.
for
I
it.
love the wave.
Is it?
Yeah, so I don't know what list you're looking at, but it might be old. The wave has been closed. The wave is closed.
Well, fuck sticks. That's the problem with Disney Food Blog is they don't timestamp their fucking posts.
That's very true.
Yeah, but the wave has been closed for a while.
Well,
They're refurbishing it to make it that steakhouse thing.
then there are no fall drinks in Disney World this year.
I know, isn't
Not
that
a
awful?
fucking one of them.
I'm sure they'll come
Because-
out with them. It's just... It's
But I had-
August? No,
Thank
it's actually the beginning of September. But
I thought I wanted that mule, but I guess I don't get it.
so, Mikey's going in the past.
Oop to that.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I do know.
I mean, I'm sure that like each resort is going to have something that they can do or that they'll have. That
know-
fucking funnel cake from Sleepy Hollow looks awful. I just saw another
It
picture of
does
it.
look really
Oh,
bad.
it's
It just
terrible.
looks like somebody threw up on the floor and somebody.
Yes. Ooh.
Looks like the floor of a fucking bus.
There's a mocha chocolate chip, which is a frozen mocha topped with whipped cream, chocolate chips, and sugar acorn. And that's at Golden Outpost. And somebody's got to try that 5 dozen egg slush and
Why?
report back because I want to know how disgusting it is.
God. That post is from 20 fucking
All right, stop looking at things.
I just wanted to contribute because I've never purchased an annual pass. I don't think I'm going to do any fast passery or Genie plusery. I just wanted something to say.
Well, you
and
said
I
so.
don't have anything.
You just went backwards on us.
All right.
You went reverse.
Oh, Block and
Is there-
Ponds in Epcot has a spiked frozen apple pie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh,
Old Smoky apple
I
pie
saw-
moonshine. Minute Maid orange
I
ju-
saw
or
that.
apple juice and cinnamon. Mmm. Yeah.
yeah. No.
Yum.
I'll pass.
Sounds like a Virginia Mountain mimosa to me.
I don't know. It depends on what the how heavy the smoke taste is.
There won't be any. Old Smoky is just a brand name of moonshine. There's no smoke involved.
Oh, then no. I don't like most flavored moonshines. They're
It's
usually
very
very,
sweet.
very sweet.
Dockside Margarita has
Yep.
something called a jack-o'-lantern. Black rum, and white rum, and triple sec, and orange juice, and lemonade, and a grenadine float.
Why does everything have orange juice in it again?
I don't know. It gives the color they
Ugh.
want.
There it is.
Yeah.
But why?
Because pumpkins.
Yeah.
Can't we use coffee to make black drinks?
Ugh.
Black and I would love a good coffee.
Jacques Lindsay's has something called a witch's flight.
See, I wasn't sure if that was from,
Yeah,
this
I don't
decade or
know.
not. So I
You have
didn't.
to be if you're looking
I
at
typed
Disney
in-
food blog.
It's
you
20.
can't.
No, I'm not looking at Disney Food. I'm looking at WDW magazine right now. It says 2021 Halloween snacks at Disney Springs. It's whiskey, white grape juice, lime, which you don't see white grape juice very often in drinks. So I'll give them kudos for that. Lime juice, sweet and
They-
sour, orange tangerine,
Nope.
green apple, and blackberry.
I'm out. That's way too many flavors in that fucking
What?
drink.
It is.
They have some weird ass drinks in that place.
They do. There's yeah. Where are you staying at for the rest of 550, Mikey? The Hilton,
I'm not
and
leaving.
then
That's it.
I'm not leaving.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's just the Hilton.
You're
Why are you
tapping
fucking
again.
Judging
Oh,
me?
sorry. Yeah, you're right. Fuck, you're so good at that. I for some reason I thought you were staying at like Pop or somewhere else.
No.
Okay.
Why would I go from the Hilton to
Well,
Pop?
I don't know.
Alright, I think it's time to wrap this shit up.
Yep. Go for it.
Come on, Maria, it's your show.
Nope.
Yeah, Maria, close her down.
Nope.
Shut her up.
So we said some shit, some.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
over.
Please. I think I'm drunk, guys.
I have the controls. All right, so we've said some shit.
Jesus.
Mostly, hey, the new annual pass pricing and perk parceling, I guess is the way to put it. Everything being kind of pay for what you want kind of thing. Is it really that bad? Let us know in our Facebook group, because we care about your opinion. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm serious. God, I'm kidding or am I serious now? I'm serious. We want good, solid Disney talk. So do drop us lines. Maria, you didn't want to wrap the show up, but go ahead and be the first person out of the gate
Okay.
to tell everybody what to do.
Hey, come and join us on our Facebook group while it is still around.
Oh, shit.
What did you do
I
now?
didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Not
What
this.
happened?
Nothing.
Oh,
No, nothing.
fuck.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You would already know about it because you'd get a notification. No.
Pay attention
call
to my
someone a
Facebook
bitch?
I did not call
notification.
anyone a bitch.
Who'd you call a
I didn't
bitch this
call
time?
Who'd you call a bitch this time?
Nobody. It was Ariel last time. No, come and join us. We have a really good time over on the Facebook group. We are kind to each other. We had somebody join the other day that they had put, like, why, one of our questions is, why do you want to be a member of Three Sheets? And the answer that they put really made me realize that we are building a community that we can really be proud of, because their answer was, somebody told me that this is the nicest Disney group in all of the internets, so I want to be a part of this. And I thought that was really telling. That
Yeah, that's a very trusting individual and should really start questioning things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
no, that's
definitely
true.
question your friends
Right.
and whoever told you that.
that does mean that we are cultivating an area of our little piece of the world that is supportive and kind to each other, and we all just have the one thing, we all have two things in common. We love Disney and we love drinks.
Oh, it's not my titty.
It's not your titties. No. It's not. Do your titties sang low? Do they welcome to? I said it right
They
this
don't.
time. So I thought that was really cool, because reading that made me proud. Very proud of the community that you guys have built, and I am so very lucky to be a part of now. So, come and join us. It's a good time.
Where?
Three Sheets the Mouse on Facebook.
The number 3, not the word 3.
Or
No, you can spell it out. It's
too.
go either way. We are.
Oh, we're getting up there. We're getting popular now.
That's right.
Yeah, don't type in 4 sheets. It ain't going to get
No.
you there.
Nope.
I don't know.
Answer the
we're on the
questions
radar.
and I'll
Probably
let
just
you
start typing in sheets and we're going to pop up.
I mean, maybe.
Flag. Check mark by our name. We don't get
Or
fucking
we're gonna get you
recess.
verified.
Thanks, Maria.
Well, maybe if we were on TikTok, we could be verified.
I don't understand what any of that means.
I don't either. that ain't the check mark I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Sorry.
All right, Adam.
Yo.
You don't have anything to talk about, do you?
No, nothing's coming up in about what? What are we now? 27
Like
days out
a
from
month?
the official.
Yeah.
No,
I just
no,
ordered my shirts.
Oh, Mikey.
Mikey.
You designed them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes. I
So
ordered
we
them like
might have
on.
tokens. We might not have tokens, is what I'm thinking
That
now.
has been discussed. I talked to my Bermudan artisan about that today, and he is getting his production line squared away. He's talking to his staff. It's okay though. He's gonna listen. It's gonna happen. He's gonna rub them out. We're good.
All right. So, as we know, the official start of people are going to be down there before. Feel free to get together. The official cheat up starts Wednesday, September 29th with Cheaters Getting Spooked. And that's Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. A bunch of us will be there during the day. Pay attention to the group page and the event page. Find out where we're at. Thursday is September 30th. Cheaters in the Springs. So this is the main cheat up for this particular one because it's the only place that's going to contain 128 of y'all that you said are going to come.
Yep.
And the 34 maybes that might show up. So it's the only place that's big enough that we can spread out if we need to and break off into smaller groups and just hang around. Again, there's no set time as of right now. I'm probably aiming towards 3-4 o'clock to start and go to when we'd say we're done. Friday, October 1st is Magic Kingdom's 50th. Seems to be every day. They're letting a few more tickets out.
Yep.
And a few more reservations out. So just keep an eye if that's something y'all want to do. A bunch of us will be going Saturday to Epcot and try to score or pay for a Ratatouille ticket.
Ratatouille.
Yes, exactly. Other than that, look forward to seeing y'all. I mean, I know we go down kind of early, so
Yeah, when do you guys go down?
this Saturday. The Saturday before,
Oh,
the 26th.
I thought you said this Saturday, and I was
Oh, I
like,
wish.
what the fuck?
No.
How long are you going to be there?
Forever.
I think
We're
I'm
moving.
there the 25th.
Are you really?
I think.
Wow.
Yeah, and listen,
Whatever
there's
this Saturday is.
a
Oh no, it is the
spreadsheet some-
25th. You're right,
Okay.
Mikey. It's the 25th. I thought it was Saturday. It's the 26th
Yeah,
is a
my
Sunday.
flights are on the 25th.
Same.
So there's a spreadsheet that people have taken it upon themselves to kind of put where they're going to be on what day and some of the stuff going on. So you know
All
what? If you
subject to
can't,
change.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I will likely be available for Springs most any day, except for the few dining reservations we've made. So it's going to be great. If you don't see me, that's just because you ain't looking hard enough, or I'm not there, which would be a reason why you don't see me. So stop looking so hard because I'm not there.
This is really hard to do when you're sober. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not.
Also, hey, we only got like maybe one more episode after this before we're all in the parks.
Two.
2. And then yeah.
Yeah. Well, that second one's going to be we got
What?
that's food for thought.
What are you talking about now?
No, we got to make sure we record on like early in that week so Todd can get it wrapped up before him and Rhea fly out.
They don't.
Oh,
Third
yeah.
episode.
When do y'all fly out?
He is.
All right. Let's wrap up the
Yeah,
show and then we'll figure
we'll
this
talk
out.
about it. Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for being basic with us. Thanks for discuss. Little Genie Plus action and annual pass action. The new flavors, a lot to digest. So be sure you've got something to drink to wash it all down. We will see everybody in like 3 weeks or so, or 2 weeks when this drops.
Or whenever
this
it
is
happens.
Good night. This is see some of y'all too damn soon. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
And thank you.